transition dollars to keep the industry active until we can transition to a long-term strategy. I think I'm safe in saying that we have reached a conclusion of some kind relative to dollar bills. I'm not sure that this is the proper place to make that announcement, and it's not my place to do that. But I would like Mark Barrett to speak to that issue if he could. And I also would like the other candidates to answer the question, in the event that the Conservative government do not form the next government.
Giving me heart failure.
He had stomach troubles, now he's got heart troubles.
This is an election, and for clarity, we would like to know whether the other governments, the other candidates, if they happen to be the elected governments after June the 9th, will they honor the commitments that have been made by the existing government today?
Mark?
Okay, thank you very much. As I said, I recognize the need for short-term sustainability for the long-term transition. We weren't able to meet the initial request that came through the program called GASP, and I think relabeled GRASP for obvious reasons, was $25 million from each province, and the Ministers of Agriculture, we just didn't have that money. However, I'm breaking ranks with the others, and I indicated to you verbally before the House was dissolved that there'd be $2 million, similar to the program that Brooke Taylor did, with a better delivery method, hopefully, than he had. And I don't think we'll need to put any cap on it. I removed the cap on it last year, or last couple months ago. That money, because Leo is correct in that when I became Minister of Agriculture, I looked at the Community Development Fund and it said not enough's going to agriculture. And so we received at that time permission to move forward and leverage some of that money for short-term sustainability for the SIIF fund, for the Farm Investment Fund.
Anna Marie, you were supposed to be first on.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yes, we would honor the previous government's commitment on transition, and we would also make it a priority to set up a food policy where we would have people from different departments meeting with the Premier on a regular basis. So when there were issues that crossed departmental boundaries, they get talked about.
John?
We would honor whatever commitment has been made by the government to the date, for sure.
Leo?
Well, anytime I visit a farm, I come away inspired by the hard work, the honesty, and the commitment of farmers here in the province through very, very difficult times. And there's no question that we do have the support in the short term to see what it can become. You know, we know what transitioning in the hog industry meant a demise of the industry. So we need to have very specific details on how we move the industry forward. But in the short term, definitely would commit to what's on the table.